critique began as all critiques begin, with doubt. Doubt became our narrative. Ours was a quest for a new story, our own. And we grasped toward this new history driven by the suspicion that ordinary language couldn't tell it. Our past appeared frozen in the distance, and our every gesture and accent signified the negation of the old world and the reach for a new one. The way we lived created a new situation, one of exuberance and friendship, that of subversive mix society, in the heart of a society which ignored it. Art was not the goal, but the occasion and the method for locating our specific rhythm and buried possibilities of our time. The discovery of a true communication was what it was about, or at least the quest for such a communication. The adventure of finding it and losing it. We, the unappeased, the unaccepting, continued looking, filling in the silences with our own wishes, fears, and fantasies, driven forward by the fact that no matter how empty the world seemed, no matter how degraded and used up the world appeared to us, we knew that anything was still possible and, given the right circumstances, a new world was just as likely as an old one.
I sat on the couch, rain outside, the shadow of the sky made it hard to tell the time of day. Clouds dark grey, water spraying on the window, drowned out by the sound of the TV telling me what I ought to say. And yet I never thought it may try to tell me what to think. You'd see me in the distance, bright light ship and not to sink. I had never smoked pipe, but I'd often drink. My boss got me a TV and a boat free, didn't cost a thing. I had a sharp suit and a goatee, feeling nice shoot. Big yard too, when an oak tree and my car's new. Suddenly the TV turned to static, a barrier I passed through. I'd listen to yes in my mind, troubling times, innocent victims in business or the schoolyard. I began to think about the planet and the way we ran it. Most of it was havoc and we hadn't planned it, had we? Or we take for granted, but we aren't that weak. The problem is our laziness, stop blaming wogs and weed. I felt a change and learned a lot that week. We're at an ominous stage, K, you're sneering at teeth, endearing in speech disguised as leaders, cause they see the prominent way to stay in their career, see? I never fear the searing heat of demons or poker-faced clowns scared of war and social breakdown. Is it fair to sit back, rather with a pack and decide who you hate now? It's familiar smell of the place where I grew. Wait up there, fellas. I'm a little bit sick, and I fucked up a bit in the second last of this. It's the familiar smell of the. It's the familiar smell of the place where I grew, comfy in the neighborhood I take you to. I reintroduce the city that you knew. A man could find answers, but did he get the truth? But now I go with it, alone with no ticket. I howl in a rhythm about what you didn't know. Was I being given no right to prohibit the freedom of others when weakened or cluttered desire? Unpredictable, so let them be. Let them see for themselves the dangers of the earth. Strangest lessons to learn. Embrace the past, you want to stay there, but you can't. It's hard to let go of the stakes in your heart. You look back and reach, but it's way too far. It's who we all are, lost. It's how we all are, lost in our heads. We don't talk to each other, sucking up the answers straight from Big Brother. I'm stopping at the bottle shop on my way to the gutter. It's a sure bet I rep the Northwest, but I shout to my brothers in Plumpton, my sisters in Bonnie Rig. I really think we've got to make the biddies or something.